Hello, welcome back to Sword and Crossbow,
I'm Chutney Beans.
and I'm Crash Kaiju. So, Chutney, what are you gonna start us off with today? What's the palette opener?
Well, I was actually just wondering, have you ever heard of the movie Tammy and the T-Rex?
Oh, is that with Whoopi Goldberg?
No, that's Theodore
That's
Rex.
Theodore Rex.
It is kind of similar, but also not really.
Right. Okay, what's Tammy and the T-Rex?
So Tammy and the T-Rex...
What made you think of this, by the way?
I don't know. I just randomly popped in my head, and I was just thinking about what a strange movie it is. Who's the... I'm probably gonna get crucified for this. Who's the guy from the Fast and the Furious movies that...
Vin Diesel?
No, the one that died.
Paul Walker.
Paul Walker. So it was him and Denise Richards, and Paul Walker plays this like ultra hot like high school sweetheart man, and Denise Richards is his.
So the fact of the matter?
Yeah, Denise Richards is his girlfriend.
Oh my gosh.
And so I don't remember how this takes place, but somehow his brain gets put inside of a giant robotic T-Rex.
What the heck?
And like,
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's really strange. Like, there's a scene where like he like roars to scare somebody away from a payphone, and then he walks over, and you see his like Tyrannosaurus Rex arm come over and like use the payphone buttons and stuff.
What the heck?
It's hilarious. Like, literally, like the phone rings and he just like roars into it and then hangs up.
This has to be like a 90s film, right?
I think it's like late 80s. It's probably somewhere like 89.
What the heck? That's hilarious.
But that differs greatly from Theodore Rex, where
Yeah.
Whoopi Goldberg has to team up with a dinosaur.
With the guy from the dinosaurs, right?
No, it's kind of similar looking, but Theodore Rex is a much less sophisticated costume
Dude,
than
I'm
the
getting
dinosaurs
wrecked.
from Dinosaurs. Don't die, man.
It doesn't even matter. I basically have died.
And basically, Whoopi Goldberg has to learn the power of friendship in that movie while also combating her speciesism.
Stupid piece of...
Because that's a weird piece of social commentary they felt a need to tack on top of Theodore Rex.
She's combating her what?
Her speciesism. Like in this world, like, people kind of look at dinosaurs like second-class citizens.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
But they just act like humans?
Yeah, they look and... Well, they look like dinosaurs, but they act and talk like humans. They wear clothes. There's a scene where Theodore Rex has to try and get info about this opera singer's like dead husband, and she is like...
It's literally... So that's what that movie Blind did.
Blind?
That's literally the same thing. Yeah, Blind or whatever it's called.
Are you talking about Bright?
Bright, whatever.
That's the Netflix one with Will Smith?
Yeah.
Where
yeah.
like they have like orcs and stuff?
Yeah, it's literally the same thing. It's a buddy cop drama with like a different species cop.
Yeah, it's weird. There's a scene where Whoopi Goldberg gets shot, and you see like rotoscoped electricity flowing over her. And she says, "You gotta save the day, T-Rex."
T-Rex?
Well, yeah, because he's Theodore Rex.
Oh, is that just what T just stands for Theodore?
Yeah. Yeah,
How
I don't
many
know that
movies-
she ever refers to him as T-Rex.
How many movies like do they need to make like that? Zootopia is also a buddy cop film with a different species partner, and like the whole lesson is like, by the way, we're actually good.
Well, that seems to be
We're
like a
friends.
recurring theme within like buddy cop movies is like,
Yeah.
oh, we don't really like each other.
Yeah.
Because that's also the same thing with like...
We're from two walks of life.
Yeah, it's the same thing with like Lethal Weapon. How you got like the dynamic between Mel Gibson and why can't I remember his name? Danny Glover.
Yeah.
Danny Glover's the best, man.
Yeah.
Predator 2 is one of my favorite movies of all time.
I do like that movie a lot. I liked that movie and not being old enough to watch it yet.
Yeah.
Just like seeing it at a young age and be like, oh, that's
happening.
Did you watch a lot of our films as a kid?
Yeah.
Man.
I remember that my dad was actually kind of pissed that like your dad had us watch like RoboCop, even though we had like watched it in the past.
I don't even remember RoboCop.
RoboCop is...
I mean, I remember RoboCop. I don't remember watching it as a kid, though.
Oh yeah.
You know, I watched it as an adult. That's when I like mainly remember it.
My fondest memory of RoboCop is when we were watching it, and all of a sudden the doors start opening to reveal Ed 209, and the Mighty Mouse theme starts playing out of nowhere, and it's because your dad's phone just happened to start going off at like the perfect moment.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, no, I just the only thing I remember about RoboCop is that he pulls out that
thing and
scanner.
Red Foreman in the head with it.
Yeah, well, he doesn't do that till the end of the film. But when
Yeah.
he initially pulls it out, I was like, he's got to impale someone with that. And then, like, finally at the very end of the film, he actually does. It was like, oh, okay, that's the payoff.
Yeah, and it's really satisfying too, because like the guy he does it to, you're just like, oh man, I want something really bad to happen to you. You're such a nasty guy.
Wait, what is this?
I don't know. I came across this puzzle in my playthrough, and I had no clue what was going on. Actually, we've never played this game before.
Oh yeah, femur, tibia, and a kneecap. Okay.
Are you supposed to
guess what we're never gonna do on this playthrough?
Yeah,
that puzzle.
Yeah, forget that, boyo.
I feel like if I had played this before, I would get to this point and feel like there's so many new things that I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah.
If I had played this before, of course.
If you had.
But I haven't. I don't know that head's going to explode.
Oh, careful. Yep.
Wreck me. Help!
I love how, like, just the blinking alone is enough of a, signal.
Yep.
It's just like, oh, that doesn't look good. Why is he blinking like that?
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
Could you imagine if, like, you just hit something in real life and it started blinking and you're just like, what is going to happen?
That's basically what it's like. Oh, I wish I could even, like, grab onto those things. Never mind. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to progress, and I'm like, oh, that looks fun, and then the game's like, no, sorry, it's a Metroidvania.
I can't grab the red...
I can't grab that
the
thing.
red goo ledge.
I'm 5'4", and this item is 5 feet and
the penitent
8
one
inches.
is a short king.
Do you think he's a short king?
Yeah.
How tall do you think penitent one is?
He's probably 5'6".
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's not that short.
No, but that's 5'6" is short king height.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Gosh, I don't know what I'd do if I was 5 foot. No offense to anybody that's like 5 foot even.
Yeah. Or 4'11". There's some people that are just like 4'11", and it's like
4'11" guys might as well just be as tall as 5'11" guys.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I was just about to say that being like 4'11", I mean that you might as well be 5'11". It's the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the exact same thing.
I mean, no offense to anybody who's short. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I'm a sub 5'11" person, so
yeah. So you might as well be what, like
a short king.
Short king, yeah. Unless you're a girl, though. If you're a girl, you kind of have an excuse. Short girls are endearing.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, just die.
I hate his floaty crumb arms.
Yeah, I know. If you have floaty crumb arms, please unsubscribe from the channel right now. Wow, I'm really glad there wasn't just like random spikes.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the worst part of this game is when you just like
fall off a ledge and it's like, oh,
yeah.
Those were some spikes at the bottom of that. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, random shaft of air.
Yeah. Dude, I got a good question for you.
Yeah.
You need to answer it or else.
Well, now I'm scared.
Do you think aliens exist?
I don't know, man. I think when it comes to aliens that there's a real possibility.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, but I mean, it's just like, by this point, we've been around for so long, like, where are they at, fam?
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, surely if there was, like, some kind of intergalactic community and they saw that we were making progress, like there would have to be, some kind of, I don't know, I feel like
a payoff to visit?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, if
9,000, that's so expensive.
If all of the stuff that they say about UFOs is real, like, we're like, oh, aliens, they won't contact us, they won't observe us from a distance, they just want to, not interfere and stuff. It's just like, okay, so what's the benefit of that?
Yeah,
like,
well, it's all just theoretical, right? Oh boy, I hope I do not die.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, these are some additional questions that need asked. I feel, I like the mystery of not knowing whether or not aliens are real. To be honest, I feel like the mystery.
Like, would you never want to find out if they were?
I mean, think about how boring it would be if you just knew that aliens existed.
I suppose.
Like, I mean, sure, it's exciting. You've got the surefire proof that aliens existed, but like, you're never gonna convince anybody else, you know?
Yeah. Well, or if they're revealed, you know.
Well, yeah, sure. There's that too, but like, it's just where they at, fam? Like, we should have a conversation. Let's sit down, our space brothers, and have a conversation.
It's like, dang, ever since they released Jersey Shore, they just stopped sending us invoices.
We stopped getting messages.
We were getting messages, and then all of a sudden, yeah. That's what I would assume happened, is that Jersey Shore ruined it for us.
Well, maybe not that specifically. I want to think that maybe it was something a little more than that. Because, I mean, think about it, like, all the big UFO phenomena stuff was in the 50s, 60s? That was like when the big boom happened. So it was like, at that time, that was when a bunch of
boom.
The big boom in sightings and encounters, you know.
Oh yeah.
And so,
maybe they've just gotten better at, like, you know,
at concealing themselves,
not getting caught. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, oh man, these guys, they took way too many blurry photos of us.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think, like, when people, I don't ever believe videos. I would believe a story more than a video, honestly. At this point.
See, but the only problem with that is that, like, memory is not a good it's not a good indicator of proof of anything, you know?
Yeah.
It's like someone can have a very flawed memory, or they can be, you know, subject to circumstances that might alter their perception of the events that are taking place. So
yeah, but I feel like if someone says I have a photo of an alien, I'm gonna be like, yeah, sure, bro.
Yeah.
But if they say, no, I did see an alien once, I have a story, then I'd be like, oh yeah, tell me your story. That's kind of cool. And I'm more inclined to believe a story because I trust people's words.
See, I guess.
But if you have a picture, you're definitely faking it. This guy's alive again? I didn't even. What?
Yeah, I guess that's kind of like a tricky thing, because I mean,
this guy's way too close.
Like, you talk to anybody in the skeptics community for like Bigfoot, and they'll say probably like the exact opposite. They're like, there's so many loonies out there with stories, man. I just want some verifiable proof, you know?
Yeah.
They're like, I want some real evidence.
Bigfoot's just a blurry guy.
Bigfoot's just a blurry, hairy guy out in the forest, and that's why no one can ever get a picture of him.
Yeah.
Well, have you heard, like, some of the weird explanations? Like, oh yeah, well, you know, Bigfoot, the reason why we can never get a clear picture of him is because he's almost like a trans-dimensional being. He, like, fades in and out of our universe. Yeah.
That is insane.
Yeah, it's absolutely nuts.
That would be cool, though. That's what I want Bigfoot
That would be awesome. I would love it if Bigfoot was so much more than just, like,
being.
Yeah, think about how boring it is if he's just like an ape or like a big, like, bear walking around on two legs.
You meet Bigfoot and he's like, do you want to know what happens in Lost Season 8?
He says, I have figured out the key.
Yeah.
The key to transversing reality. Bigfoot looks at you and says, I bridge the gap between dreams and reality.
I've seen God. He was frowning.
His disappointment with the creation made me weep.
Yeah, but as far as aliens go, I give alien encounters the benefit of the doubt. I think makes life a little more exciting to believe in something like that.
Well, that, and there's too many accounts that are all so similar, you know?
Yeah, it's true. What's your favorite one? I love the farm one.
Yeah,
that's
probably my favorite.
Where the guy, like, sees the alien, like, just on top of his roof after he, like, walks out.
He
sees
such
a great story.
They're like little gremlin-looking ones. They got big old ears and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
My favorite part was when they said that one of them just, like, seemed to, like, float onto their rooftop.
Yeah, that always creeped me out as a little kid. It was like the OG creepypastas as a kid.
Yeah, that is a lot like what that is. That's like pre-internet creepypasta.
Look at this! Oh, look at this cute
This
cow.
is so sweet.
Oh.
You've
not found enough babies.
You've not visited enough babies.
Well, you know what?
Message.
On that note, I think we'll end the episode here. Pretty sure we're close to the next boss, so
For sure.
just if I had to assume,
just based on everything,
yeah.
Yeah, because
But,
we've never played this before.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video with your friends.
Goodbye from now. All right, bye everyone.